Hi! Hello once again. Time for another Daily Devo run. For my sitting here. It is Thursday. It is still Thursday here, so I hope you enjoyed Thursday's video yesterday. I hope you enjoyed the last 5 days, which involved the journey into the hymn. There is a fountain. 5-day journey. Hope you enjoyed each and every day, and hope you watched them all together, and you can hear the whole thing together at the end. But today we're back to a regular schedule, a regular daily thing. It's not going to be a multiple day journey. But today is Friday, March 12th, and it's video number 291. That's right. Including today, 10 days, 10 short days will be video 300. Can you believe I'm at 300? I'll be at 300 videos and it got nothing accomplished yet? I should be somewhere that I could do 300 in a special place. Sorry for the coloring. It's a little bit wonky out here at almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. So sorry for the coloration. It's just the way this camera is set up. But today we're going to be talking about the limited knowledge of Jesus. And we're going to begin with Mark chapter 13, verse 32. And it says, "But at that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father." The Father knows, but no one else knows. Whatever, probably talking about the day He comes back. The Father knows, but nobody else will know. So this verse has always been difficult to understand. If Jesus was God, how could He be ignorant of the time of His second coming? Indeed, He was and is God, but He also was and is man. This is a part of the mystery of the divine human nature of Christ. In the gospel record, we see frequent evidences of His humanity. He grew weary, for example, and suffered pain, but also many evidences of deity: His virgin birth, His resurrection and ascension, as well as His perfect words and deeds. He has been in glory with the Father from eternity, John 17:24. But when He becomes man, it says in Hebrews 2:17, "In all things it beloved Him to be made like unto His brethren." In all things it behoved Him to be made like unto His brethren. Sorry about that. I read the word like a beloved, but it's behoved. B-E-H-O. Instead of the L, it's H. So it's a totally different aspect of the word. But except for sin. And as a child, He, Luke 2:52, increased in wisdom and stature like any other human. Through diligent study as a man, He acquired the great wisdom in the Scriptures and the plan of God. And after His baptism and the acknowledgement from the heaven of His divine sonship, Matthew 3:16 and 17, He increasingly manifested various aspects of His deity, but He still remained fully human. So with respect to the time of the end, this depends in some degree on human activity. So for example, He said that the gospel must first be published among all nations, Mark 13:10. And only God the Father could foresee just when men will have accomplished this. And although the glorified Son presumably now shares this knowledge, In his self-imposed human limitations, he did not. So in no way does this compromise his deity. And in our own finite humanity, we cannot comprehend fully the mystery of the divine human nature of Christ. But he has given us more than sufficient reason to believe in his word. Amen? So that's basically what it's saying, that he knows, but as a human, he didn't know. That's basically why it's saying that. As a human, Christ didn't know. As a human. But now, in the eternal heaven, he knows when he's coming back. Or God, in all those forms, know when the second coming will happen. And like it's saying, when all... Let's see, let me find it. The gospel must first be published among all nations. As soon as the gospel is spread to all nations, and God feels like all nations have enough gospel and enough believers behind it to be accustomed to it, then it's time for the second coming, the end of the world, or the end of the world as we know it. But us believers will go on. We'll go on to New Jerusalem and continue our life. I don't know. I'm just wondering, will there be, when we get to New Jerusalem, all believers, we get to that New Jerusalem, will there be a daily activities? Will we just get back to our normal duties? I know we won't be sleeping, but will we have a job? Will we have a vehicle to get around in? Will we have a life like we have here on earth, where we have a custom to doing things every day in a certain way? Will we have that? I don't know. That's just a wonderment about me. Will we have that when it comes time for New Jerusalem to be? Because first we have to have the second coming and the rapture. And then comes the New Jerusalem. Will we have what we have now? Will we have a daily schedule of things we do every day? We may not do the same thing every day. Like if you don't have, right now we don't have a job, you do things just as it comes along. But if you have a job, a career, will we go back to having that? We'll won't know until we get there. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Because we may think we will, but we won't know until we get there. So that was just something wonderful to me. If you have thoughts about that, comment down below or on the post on Facebook. If you're seeing this, if you can't comment on the YouTube post, comment on the Facebook post when I share this, when you're seeing this video from Facebook. So all my Facebook people, if you don't have a YouTube, comment on the shared post and let me know what's your observation of that. Will we have a daily schedule when we get to New Jerusalem? When we get to that final point where there's no more pain, no more sorrow, no more sin. Will we have that daily activities where we have a job and stuff like that? But that's all I have for today. I just had a little discussion. I had to get it out of the way since I was talking about it. But tomorrow's video for Saturday, March 13th, and video number 291, we're going to have, wait a minute, 292. That's right, 292. Today's is 291 because yesterday's was 290. I had to stop and think about that. Hello. Loud motorcycle with music playing on it. But tomorrow we're going to be video 292. We're going to have we're going to talk about promised performance. We're going to begin in Philippians 1:6. I'll be getting that in just a few minutes after I get done with this. But you won't see it till tomorrow. So. I love you and I appreciate you. With that said, keep on keeping on and trusting God and keeping safe. And just remember, if you're going through a battle, figure out why, and you'll be all right. But with that said, peace out. Until tomorrow, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe before I leave. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're seeing my videos for the first time, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I need help with subscription. But goodbye. God bless, and have a wonderful and happy Friday. And a great, glorious, fabulous weekend. Goodbye.